With the amount of loans and stimulus packages coming out this week from the government, you may have some questions about what money you could be entitled to. And joining us this morning is financial expert Eric Brotman. Hey, Eric, how are you?
I'm great, Jen. How are you?
I'm good. What are you hearing from your clients right now?
A couple of things. One is some folks have begun to receive the $1,200 stimulus checks that had been part of the CARES Act program. Others are, as business owners, the small business owners, are really struggling with the Paycheck Protection Program. The PPP loan, as it's being affectionately referred to, is out of money already. So there's been a real run on that, and that's causing a lot of small business owners some angst today.
Yeah, no, seriously. And you can expect patience from people only to a point. When they know money is coming or they've been told money is coming, they're expecting it, and then it doesn't come. It really pushes people to their breaking point.
It can, and as you can expect with any kind of rollout that's this enormous, there are going to be some glitches and some problems, and that's true in any case. But, you know, direct deposits are the easiest way to get these, and if there are two numbers juxtaposed, you know, it's just not going to show up. There are definitely going to be glitches in the system and some folks who are waiting longer than they anticipated.
Yeah, absolutely. And so what is some of your advice for people right now who may have been counting on that money and they haven't received anything yet? And we're talking everything from the stimulus money to the PPP to also the unemployment. You know, unemployment is so backlogged right now. We have people that filed weeks ago who have seen no money at all.
It's true, and the unemployment system, first of all, wasn't really ready for this kind of deluge, and secondly, it's operating in many, many states. It's operating with software that's almost 50 years old, which is hard to believe. So that this surge of activity is actually causing some agencies to reach out to people who remember how to code from the 70s and 80s, which is unbelievable. So for folks who are anticipating money and it hasn't come yet, number one, the utility companies, including BGE, have done a great job of making sure that no one is cut off. I've seen the same types of things from the Comcast and Verizons of the world. The telecommunications providers are not turning folks' internet off. They're allowing people to stay connected. And in a lot of cases, there are ways to negotiate when you have a rent payment or a mortgage payment due. So if you have a mortgage payment due and you're going to struggle to make it, before you put it on a Visa card, absolutely call your mortgage company and see what kind of relief may be possible there as well.
Okay, so let's say you're lucky enough to still have a job and you did get some stimulus money. What are you recommending that people do with it?
Number one, keep it in cash. If you're going to buy anything, make sure it's something that's a necessity. Otherwise, keep that little mini war chest for yourselves, because you don't know what's coming down the pike. None of us know whether we're going to be seeing employment rebound in 2 weeks or 2 months or 6 months. So it's real important that if you receive that money and you're fortunate enough to still be working, that you maintain a little extra cash cushion. I would hang on to it, make it the rainy day fund that it's intended to be.
All right, and then you're always a very optimistic person. So just real quickly, your optimistic outlook?
Actually, I think there's going to be a lot of enormous change in the economy that's coming that's positive. Number one, I think we're going to see a lot more efficiencies, a lot more productivity, and I do think people will be back to work effectively and efficiently in relatively short period of time. And Jen, if I may, we're hosting a webinar with a local economist on Monday night, May 4th at 7 p.m. that is available to the public and free. And for anyone who's interested in it, it's at brotmanmedia.com/webinar.
All right, sounds good. And send me a link to that too, and then I'll post it on my Facebook page as well.
I'm happy to do that. There's a lot of information out there, and we're trying to make sure that we push it out and get it to everybody as best we can.
All right, Eric, thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your weekend.
Thanks, you too. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.